really feel like maybe I need to stop watching TV because watching watching some of these shows is kind of getting me a little more conspiracy theory based, and I'm just like, now I'm starting to watch Citadel on Prime Video, and I'm just
Is that
like,
good?
and I'm just like, yeah, I knew it. The richest families in the world is hiring people to put these viruses to do that, to do this. I knew it. See,
I
and
felt
it's
like that once when I saw Eagle Eye. I was
the
just like,
Russo.
oh,
It's the Russo brothers is the one that's right in the storyline. So I'm just like,
the Avengers
see?
cats?
Mm-hmm.
The Russo brothers is the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Are they? Are you sure?
Probably. They did Civil War too.
Oh, it said, why did the Russo brothers leave Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
They were like, we going out on top.
Well, yeah. It's the Russo brothers that did. Their fighting scenes are crazy. That's why I like Citadel, because the fighting scenes in there is crazy. I'm just like, yo, oh, shoot, oh. It's awesome.
Russo fighting scenes aren't anything to write home about, to be honest. They just cut them up a lot.
Well, the way that they work together in their fighting scenes are very good. So I liked them. So, oh, they did Winter Soldier. Oh, they did Civil War. They did Infinity War.
Yeah,
they did
they
Endgame.
As soon as I said that.
They did 21 Bridges. My goodness.
I definitely said the Avengers cats, and then Chris specifically said Civil War.
You said Avengers, but I didn't know which ones. I thought, maybe.
No, yeah, that was definitely a generalization, like the Avengers cats.
Yeah, all of them.
Wow.
I didn't know they did 21 Bridges.
I didn't know they did.
Okay.
I think they did Justice League too. One of them.
It's not there. It doesn't say Justice League.
Yo, that new Flash movie looks good. Finally, because Marvel's been and it's funny because they doing like an Endgame thing, like going back in time and all this extra. Hey, do it works.
It's gonna be terrible.
I was watching The Dark Knight earlier today.
Great film. Great film.
Chris watches that like every 5 days.
Because there's something to pick up on every time you watch it.
Yeah, I was
They
watching
did
it
everything
today.
everywhere all at once. Did you know that?
Really good, yeah. A24.
We don't support that movie.
No.
Because she wanted it then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was watching Batman. And I was just like, and it was a scene when he was in the hospital, and he pulls the gun out, and Joker pulls the gun in his pocket, and he's like, introduce some anarchy.
Yep.
And then he was just like, what did he say? And Harvey Dent was just like, heads. Well, he didn't say heads, but he was just like, you live, you die. Then he was like, now we're talking. I was like, yo, this is just so, like, it was like, I don't know why it just seemed so different, but I was like, yo, I was like, this nigga's crazy for real. Like, he grabbed the gun and he's like, now we're talking. And I was just like,
but it's little intricacies in that movie that point out the genius in the writer's room and the directing. Because if you look at his hands,
he has makeup on his hands still from like putting it on his face, and then like the
gun is in Harvey's hand, but Joker's hand is on, or his thumb is on the safety.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So the illusion is that, you know what I'm saying? He's like, kill me if you want, but he's in control of the entire situation the entire time. It's genius.
I gotta look at that. I didn't notice that. I noticed because that was actually one thing that I noticed when I was watching earlier today. I was like, yo, I looked at his hands. I was just like, this nigga still has like makeup and dirt on his hands. I was just like, oh, that's very like detailed. Because like you be seeing certain films and it's like, and they be looking mad crazy, but hands be spotless, nails be polished. But I was just like, okay, that's dope. And then just, I don't know. Today, I don't know what it was about watching it today. I'm like, this drink just seemed extra different.
It's a great film. There's this large fan theory that suggests that the Joker is actually the protagonist in the film. Obviously, his methods are
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna get
Strange
that
person.
far out, but
No, seriously, hear me out. If you look at the movie, if you rewatch the movie and you look at each of Joker's moves throughout each act.
wait. I will say this before you make your point, and I want to say this before you make your point. This way, like it's original. When I was watching the movie today, it was the first time that I ever felt like I might like this nigga.
Yeah.
It was the first time where I looked at it a little bit differently, like
The Joker?
yeah, not like him, like obviously I like
No,
the character,
I
but it was
felt
the
that a
first
few
time
times watching it.
where I was just
think
like,
it's mainly doing part to his acting job.
yeah.
But if you look at the decision,
Rest in peace. Rest in peace,
like,
Heath. Yeah.
100%, 100%.
Awesome actor.
Actions and how they wrote each scene, right? As a character and conceptually, Batman is seen as a figure that's, you know, a vigilante figure that's supposed to be taking on crime in its entirety as one man. You know what I'm saying? Dressed in a bat suit, trying to represent a symbol, right? When the motif in the film really is pointing to Harvey Dent as the dude who can do it or do that very thing without wearing a mask. Hence why Bruce Wayne tends to or decided to step down and let Harvey take the fall, so forth and so on. But throughout the film, Joker takes down the mob, right? He's addressing certain societal problems such as greed, where the mob wanted to it was something with the how their money was being transferred to the banks, but Joker utilized them as leverage, took their bread, and then when it was time to now pay out whoever it was, he burned the money.
This city deserves a better class of criminal.
Right? So in terms of now introducing the concept of, you know, a truckload of soldiers blows up or a cop dies, it's a part of the plan, right? A direct quote from him. You kill one little senator, everybody loses their mind. Basically, the Joker was putting a mirror to society the entire film. The whole
he was like that joke was dope because after he said that, he was just like, the thing about chaos, it's fair. Exactly. I was like that, and it's funny because that was the line where I was like, okay, that was definitely a bar. I might like this nigga. But I started thinking to myself, like, is there something? Am I changing? Like, something wrong with me?
Great writing. It's great writing. It's one of those things where he's not a one-dimensional villain where he just exists to, you know, defeat the bad or defeat the good guy or destroy the town. Like
he was
make sense.
A true, like, it's weird to say about a character like that, but he was like a legit man of his word. Because even like stupid stuff where it was just like, let her go. You should choose your words wisely. Yeah. like he was just like, nigga, don't test me. I will do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that John was actually, yeah, nah, he was different. He was different.
He never killed anybody who was quote unquote innocent. When he went up to the ballroom, when he the whole let her go scene, right? He antagonized people, smacking drinks out of people's hand, but he didn't kill anybody else. He went in there to make a statement,
and I'm sure he let that chick go because he knew the dude was going to save her. So
he made a statement and left.
Where is Harvey Dent?
Like the entire movie, he's just putting up a mirror to the society with the whole boat situation where he put a bunch of civilians with a detonator to the other boat. Like that's all just sociological concepts.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he really was on some like, we're going to leave it in the hands of the people. And I guess in his mind, he just felt these niggas will do it.
Seeing how little it takes to have a human being go from civilized to primal. It doesn't take a lot.
Yeah, no, it was dope. It was, I don't know what, today just, when I was watching that joint today, I was like, this joint, this seems different. One fundraiser with my pals. Never need another cent. The way the rich talk.
I won't say that I'm going to watch it because that movie is entirely too long.
Yeah, but it's one of those long movies where like I could be mad tired when I start watching it. And then at some point my energy is just gonna go because the movie's that good.
No, I can't say that.
Scarface is the same thing.
Like, who's the main character in the movie? Like, if you said, who would be the star versus the co-star? Because to me, every time I watch it, I'd be like, I think Batman's a co-star in his own movie.
Because Heath Ledger commanded every scene that he was in. He took over the entire screen, every scene that he was in. It's
Like I said,
legendary.
how about a magic trick?
It's epic.
I'm gonna make this pencil disappear.
The same thing with Martin Scorsese in his films. Al Pacino commanded every scene that he was in his car. You just
Shout
don't know.
out to Al Pacino in the new season of Hunters.
I forgot that he was in.
That's a Stallone show?
No, that's
Stallone
Al
had
Pacino.
nothing to do.
That's an Al Pacino
Oh.
show.
So
Also on Prime Video.
shout out to Stallone. Man. Let me see my boy.
Stallone is Tulsa King.
Mm.
But I did start watching Mayor of Kingstown with Jeremy Renner. That's actually very good.
It's like a Hawkeye got his own show.
Hawkeye has his own show on Disney.
I heard it sucks. Disney is.
I liked it. I actually
Which is
liked it.
mad weird. Wait a minute. I was about to say this nigga mad old, but hold on. We apologize. Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Yes! My man, my brother.
I saw he posted the other day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
We
We're praying for
love
brother.
you. We done
'Cause-
seen all matter.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen mad posts. I was getting nervous. I was like, I don't know if I was like, I can't do this. Jamie's the homie. I was like, the stuff I was saying, I was like, I am not prepared for this.
You sure?
I was just like, but yeah, shout out to Jamie Foxx. Get well.
Jamie, get well. And whoever is the producer, director of that movie, talk about you moved on or you finished filming with a stuntman. Choke.
I did read that recently as well. They were like, Jamie Foxx. They said he finished the majority of it, and they had a couple of scenes, so they used a stunt double or whatever. I was just like, In my mind, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, like maybe he spoke to some people, but a part of me felt like I probably, based on after reading what happened to him, I was like, they probably thought that he was gonna die and was just like, we just gonna move on.
It wasn't even a good 2 weeks.
That's the thing that was mad weird too, because it was just like
2 weeks.
it's like they finished filming. I was just like, this just happened.
He went and got Cameron Diaz out of retirement, and you couldn't even wait a good week and a half to see if
like
he was
just
gonna pull through.
Bringing another black guy.
Who asked Cameron Diaz to come out of retirement?
Well, she was filming the
Jamie
movie.
did.
Yeah.
She was in a movie with Jamie. Because the last movie she did with him was Mrs.
Annie?
Annie. She was Carol Burnett's character in Annie.
But yeah, so seeing him, at first I was like, everybody keep talking about him. I'm like, yo, until I see him post something. And then he posted something a couple of days ago. I was just like, shout out to Jamie. So yeah, man, shout out Jamie Foxx. Get well, sir. Hope to see you back soon.
Yes. You know you are our favorite. You sure? Positive?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
In the sweet
by and
by. Oh. It's this Candyland. Yo, you know what part makes me laugh with that joke? The white dude after he shot him in his balls, and he was like, "The Django." Oh,
You black summer.
what was Samuel Jackson's character name again?
Steven.
You done seen all man of done the niggas around here. I realize you ain't mentioned nothing about kneecaps.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah. It's on Paramount Plus as well. But yeah, Night Agent on Netflix, The Diplomat on Netflix. So many great shows that's out. I love these, CIA, NSA, top spy movies, or shows. I love those types of shows. Those are like my zhuzh.
Snowden.
Yeah, I love those. Do a flip into my stance, hit my target.
I think the first movie, I mean, I was much younger when it came out, so it was years later. Probably, I think I was in college. It was the first movie that made me be like, was Enemy of the State. But that's also because Will Smith's my favorite actor. So watching it, I was just like,
You said who?
Will Smith?
I said who?
And then after that, it was Eagle Eye.
Yeah, that was good. Love that movie too.
It was Snowden, because Snowden reminded me a lot of just.
So one day we just gonna have to do a show of movies and shows, because clearly you watch a lot.
Yeah, you got Bad Boys 4 coming out.
Yeah, but did you see that Teresa Randall? She's in a wheelchair, so Tasha Smith is actually taking her place as Martin's wife, as Marcus.
What happened to her?
She's like small. She's sick, and somebody recorded her. She's very sick. She's small and sickly.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, she's not doing good at all.
This thing says she was on the streets of LA Skid Row.
Yeah, you see her?
Yeah, this is different. I was thinking like sick. This is, if she on Skid Row, that's something different. I mean, that's sick just in a different sense.
Yeah, sad, very sad.
Yeah, no, I kind of would like to know what happened.
And the fact that they recorded her.
But Bad Boys 3 was only like a year and some change ago.
Well, clearly she wasn't getting no work. Up until next time, we don't know what the topic is going to be. But it's going to be sarcastic. And it's going to be up for debate.
There it is.
Now go out and enjoy some white cake.
In the sweet
by and y'all gonna be with Calvin in the by and by.